at Davao de Oro. To our dear learners, most especially to the grade 5 pupils. Magandang hapon mga bata! Kumusta kayo? My heart is full of gladness and of course, happy to be with you as you will learn something new in science together with me. I am teacher Glena Baga from Bukal Elementary School. I know that you are all excited to learn our first lesson of the school year in Science 5, and I hope that you are all ready. So lend me your eyes and ears as we will start the lesson. At this moment, I want you to get your module in Science 5, Quarter 1, Module 1. Before we will begin our lesson, dear learners, please be informed that at the end of this session, you are expected to identify the different properties of matter that can help you determine whether useful or harmful. Enumerate useful and harmful materials at home and in school. Differentiate useful from harmful materials. And so, to our dear pupils, welcome to Science 5. Module on recognizing useful and harmful materials. Are you now ready for our new lesson this afternoon? That's great! Matter has different properties that can be considered to minimize waste. Everything around us is matter. The soil, water, and air. Matter has different properties that can make them different from one another. Some types have properties that makes them good materials for producing useful products, and other types have properties that makes them harmful. Sometimes, matter also undergoes changes that affect its properties. But before that, we will have to open first your module. Now, I want you to open your module on page 1 for the activity What I Know. This activity aims to check what you already know about the lesson to take. Kindly use a separate sheet of paper for your answer. For activity A, directions. Determine which of the activities below is desirable or harmful. Just write letter D for desirable and letter H for harmful. Are you now ready? Question number 1. For question number 1, placing the biodegradable waste in the compost pit. Number 2, smelling the fumes exhausted by cars. Number 3, using broken glass to cut paper. And for number 4, covering the textbook with acetate. And lastly, number 5, burning plastic bottles. Let us now proceed to activity B. Let me read the direction. The pictures in column 1 are materials you commonly see at home and in school. Match the image of materials listed in column 1 with their usefulness or harmfulness in column 2. For the first column, the following pictures are: number 1, paint. Number 2, detergent. Number 3, insecticide. Number 4, oil. And number 5, spoiled milk. For the second column, the choices for usefulness and harmfulness are: letter A, kills insects and pests. Letter B, cleans dirty clothes. For letter C, used in cooking food. For letter D, causes poisoning and death. For letter E, protects the wall and roofs. This time, let us go back to our module and open it on page 3. Lesson 1, Recognizing Useful and Harmful Materials. Are you now ready? That's good! Let us have this activity, What's In? Classify the following materials usually found at home and in school, using the table as guide below. Let me read to you the following words inside the box. Cooking oil, bed, demonstration table, frying pan, mosquito repellent, laundry soap, armchair, flag, bell, books, class record, and the chalkboard. Again, you will classify the materials where they can be found in home or at school. And I will give you 15 seconds to answer. Let's have some more! So this time, I want you to observe how the materials in the pictures are being handled. Identify whether they are useful or harmful. For the first picture, broken glass. What do you think? Very good! This is an example of harmful material. Second, empty bottles being refilled. Again, you got it right. This is useful material. The third one, used boxes as organizers. You're right again. This is a useful material. For the fourth one, let's see. Candy wrappers made into wall cover. Yes, this is useful material. And the last one, vegetable peelings made into compost. Good! Useful material. I am glad that you all got it right. So now, we will go deeper with our lesson about recognizing useful and harmful materials. But first, I have a question. How do the materials become useful or harmful? Materials are said to be useful when they serve their purpose. This may have properties such as durability, flexibility, elasticity, hardness, and the resistance to water, heat, or acid. Most of the useful materials can be reused and recycled. For example, a container for solid or liquid. When it is already empty, it can still be used for other purposes such as a flower vase, a coin bank, or a house decor. Whether a bottle is made of plastic or glass, it has property that makes it reusable. Some useful materials may also bring hazards. For example, a broken glass jar that can cause cuts or injury. Toxic substances may also be present in the things commonly used such as paints, cleaners, fumes, gels, or powders. These materials may bring harm to your health, environment, and other organisms when not used properly. And that's why you should be careful when handling and using different materials. So now, let's have some more. Kindly open your module on page 3 and look for the part, What's More? Let's have the activity 1. Directions. Classify the different materials found in the word pool as useful or harmful. Use the following table as guide. Again, bring out your science answer sheets. Old newspaper, candy wrappers, drained batteries, vegetable peelings, food cartoons, empty shampoo bottle, single-use plastic bags, single-use plastic water bottles, empty hair gel container, empty mayonnaise jar. After, you will answer the following questions. Number 1 question, which materials are useful and when do they become useful? Second question, which materials are harmful and when do they become harmful? Want some more? Well, let's have the second activity for What's More. What are you going to do? You are going to classify whether the materials are useful or harmful. Put a check mark on the appropriate column. Afterward, answer the follow-up questions. Time is up! Now, look into your answer and we will see if you have done it right. Did you get it? Very good! Let's have the last activity for What's More. Directions. Identify which of the materials below is useful or harmful by drawing a happy face for a useful and sad face for harmful. Very good, pupils! I hope that you enjoyed answering the activities. And to wrap up our significant learning for today, please open your module to page 5, What I Have Learned. Your task for this activity to complete the paragraph by supplying the correct word or words in the blank. The table with the words below will serve as your guide. I will give you 20 seconds to answer the exercises. Are you done? Now, let us read the paragraph again with the complete answer. Ready? I have learned that many materials and substances are useful at home and in school, but they can be harmful if not used properly. Materials are considered useful when they serve the purpose, and some useful materials can be reused or recycled. For example, an empty container can be used as a house decor, but some materials can be harmful, like a broken glass jar that can cause cuts or injury. I hope that all of you have learned so much, especially with our lesson about recognizing useful and harmful materials. We have a lot more activities and exercises for this module, but we don't have enough time to do it. Therefore, it is your task to continue answering the remaining parts and the exercises in this module. You will begin on page 5, What I Can Do. You can write your answers in your science answer sheet. Don't forget to read the directions before answering the following questions. Your next task is on page 6 on your module. And this part is your assessment. Answer the questions 1 to 10 and use separate sheet of paper for your answer. Read the directions carefully before answering and submit your answer to your teacher advisor. And for your additional activities this week, turn your module to page 6 again. Copy and fill in the table. Enumerate some useful and harmful materials that you can find at home and in school. If useful, give examples on how you can use it. If harmful, explain how you can dispose of material properly. Write your answers in your science answer sheet. If you encounter any difficulty in answering the task in this module, do not hesitate to consult your teacher. Always bear in mind that you are not alone. We hope that through this material, you will experience meaningful learning and deep understanding of the relevant. Looking forward for our next episode on Science 5 School on the Air program. Tumutok lang po sa Channel 33 of Nabunturan Cable TV Network. Till next time, this is Teacher Glena saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. God bless everyone! Bye-bye!